Oh, how I love Jesus. You just sang it. You're going to die. I'm going to die. We're going to be at the judgment. We're all going to go to heaven, I believe, if you love Jesus. Now, when we enter into heaven, we've got all of eternity. There's no clocks. There's no calendars. When we've been there 10,000 years, it'll be we've just begun. We've got all of eternity to explore God and get to know Him. You think even in eternity will we ever reach the point where we will learn all about God? You know, when I start thinking about God, who created the world, who has existed from everlasting to everlasting, who sent His Son to die on a cross for me, and who said He's going to be with me forever, answer my prayers, and take care of me, and He's going to come again and judge the world, and I'm going to go be with Him forever. I just say, oh God, it is so good and so great. How can it be? Lord, it's beyond me. It just blows my mind. Isn't that what He's saying here? To know this love that surpasses knowledge. I keep falling in love with Him more deeper and deeper and more each day, right? The more you know about Christ, the more you love Him. The more you love Him, the more you want to serve Him. The more you serve Him, the more God is glorified. You never get too much of Jesus. Love, strength, one more. That you may be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God. Now wait a minute. Fullness, strength, love, strength, fullness. How can you be filled of all the fullness of God? Now, you can't be God. No. But you can be filled with some of the attributes of God. God is love. You can be loving. God is kind. You can be kind. God is considerate and gentle. In fact, all the Christian graces, 9 of them start with love, joy, peace. The first one is love, and every one of them is love expressed and love applied and love worked. Love. To be filled with the fullness of God. Last night, I went down to Pittsfield Lake. I don't know how many thousand cubic feet of water in Pittsfield Lake. Some of you probably can tell me. I don't know how many acres of land it covers. Some of you can tell me. It's a beautiful lake. I've got Pittsfield Lake right here in this bottle. This is Pittsfield Lake in this bottle. Last night I went down to the lake. I took this little bottle. It holds half a liter, about 16 ounces approximately. And I stuck this bottle in Pittsfield Lake. I opened the lid, and I worked with it till it filled the bottle. It's full of Pittsfield Lake. Now, all the qualities of Pittsfield Lake are right here. All the chemicals in Pittsfield Lake are in here. Pittsfield Lake is in here. Now, this is not all of Pittsfield Lake, but this is the fullness of Pittsfield Lake in here inclusively. This is all the things that are in Pittsfield Lake are right in here. You are a Christian. And all the things about God are to be in you, except His deity. He doesn't share His deity with you because we're mortal. We're human beings. He created us. But His love, His kindness, His consideration, His gentleness, His patience, all of those things from God are to be in us. And so as you walk around today, you represent God. And when people look at you and hear you and watch you, they're looking at God. That's the way God looks. That's the way God acts. That's who God is. He's God in you. You've got the fullness, the qualities, the attributes. The nature of God is in you, just like the nature of Pittsfield Lake is in this little bottle. And I'm just a little bottle. I want you to know it. Just a little bottle. I'll never have all of God in me. even in eternity, for 10,000 times, 10,000 times, 10,000 years. I'll never know all about God and have all of God in me. But won't it be wonderful there to know Him and to be with Him? So, a lesson today. 3 things. Do you need strength? Submit to the Spirit. Submit to Christ. Let God fill you. Open yourself up. Do you need love? Think about the height, the breadth, the length, and the depth of God's love. And let it be in you. Let Him fill you with it. Know the unknowable. And third, you need fullness? Let the attributes of God come into you and serve you. And no wonder at the conclusion of this chapter 3, Paul could give a great doxology of praise to God that we'll study next Sunday, the Lord willing. And he closes it by saying, Amen. And I'll close today by saying, Amen. Can you say amen? Amen. Let's stand and sing. If you're subject to God's call for prayer, membership, baptism, or anything, come forward. We'll help you as we sing this song.
Oh, to be like Thee, blessed Redeemer, this is my constant longing and prayer. Gladly I'll forfeit all of earth's treasures, Jesus, Thy perfect likeness to wear. Oh, to be like Thee, oh, to be like Thee, blessed Redeemer, pure as Thou art. Come in Thy sweetness, come in Thy fullness, stamp Thine own image deep on my heart. Oh, to be like Thee, full of compassion, loving, forgiving, tender and kind, helping the helpless, cheering the fainting, seeking the wandering sinner to find. Oh, to be like Thee, oh, to be like Thee, blessed Redeemer, pure as Thou art. Come in Thy sweetness, come in Thy fullness, stamp Thine own image deep on my heart. Oh, to be like Thee, Lord, I am coming now to receive the anointing divine. All that I am and have I am bringing, Lord, from this moment all shall be Thine. Oh, to be like Thee, oh, to be like Thee, blessed Redeemer, pure as Thou art. Come in Thy sweetness, come in Thy fullness, stamp Thine own image deep on my heart.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face toward you and give you peace. Amen.
Sing all 3 verses of the song, and then you can be dismissed. I love you with the love of the Lord. I love you with the love of the Lord. I see in you the glory of my King, and I love you with the love of the Lord. Please love me with the love of the Lord. Please love me with the love of the Lord. If you want me to do God's will, then the need you must fulfill is to love me with the love of the Lord. He loves me with the love of the Lord. He loves me with the love of the Lord. My debts were all paid when He rose up from the grave, and He loves me with the love of the Lord.